T7M Radio brings to you the best of 7 sports talk with 7 Mitchell.
You know, something dawned on me, like, who is today's top black quarterback? You know, we have a list of guys. We have Cam Newton that we mentioned earlier in the show. We have Russell Wilson, who's a Super Bowl champion and a great player. We have Tyrod Taylor in Buffalo, who's have a winning record team. And then we have Dak Prescott. Speaking of Dak Prescott, in my opinion, is the best black quarterback in today's game right now, currently.
Wow.
I mean, just the decision making, the guts, the clutch. You know, he has all the intangibles. He may not be as talented as quarterbacks I've mentioned, but as a rookie, we are able to see the leadership skills, the accuracy, the poise, and he's just an all-out winner. I would go a step further and say he's the league's MVP right now. To come in and take over a quarterback who's been successful in the regular season, I might add, in Tony Romo, and he has carried the ship and he's taken them to new heights. So I would make an argument that Dak Prescott is also the MVP in this halfway through in NFL season right now.
Can we ever do a podcast show where you just do not get so flagrantly out of bounds and disrespectful? Like, we should be throwing a flag on this play right here. Are you going to sit here? Now, I have been shooting for Dak Prescott as being that guy starting in Dallas. I think he deserves the shot moving forward. But we did see a little bit yesterday, him face adversity. My biggest question with the rookies is how are they going to face adversity and how are they going to bounce back? Carson Wentz has been going through a little bit of adversity these last couple of weeks, a little bit of it at the beginning of yesterday's game against the Eagles, but he did stand poised. He's been poised all year, but, you know, he has not really faced any losses like that since the first game of the season. So it's still unknown on what type of genetic makeup that Dak Prescott has, J.O., in the good times and in the bad times. So that definitely gives me cause to pause. And for you to automatically catapult him over Cam Newton, who's the reigning MVP, who just took his team to the Super Bowl last season, I mean, skill set-wise, he has a better arm than Dak Prescott. How disrespectful. I'm telling you, you should be tested for HGH and some type of performance-enhancing drugs, man, and say that Dak Prescott is the best black quarterback. In the NFL, man, you just totally rude and disrespectful. I really don't think I have
He has the numbers and he's having the production right now. Cam Newton, what is he, 2-5? And he out here, and he's having issues with the referees, and you know, Cam Newton to me is a wash this season. This season's a wash for him. You know, you might well just throw this season in the bag. And my man Russell Wilson, who before the season started, I said was the best quarterback in the NFL. You know, they may reign true at the end of the season, but right now, Dak Prescott has been the most impressive black quarterback in the NFL. Won 6 straight. He don't beat Green Bay. He's beating all these competitive teams in impressive fashion.
But, man, you put Cam out on that field, man, Cam Newton gets the job done. And being from Charlotte, you should know that.
Well, I do know that. And I do know that I've seen him from day one, and I know Cam. I know Cam when he's dealing with adversity. You know, he seems to cry a lot. His leadership is lacking. You know, we can go on with his mechanics and accuracy or whatever, but when things get tough, Cam Newton just jumps in a hole, and he's not going to come out. Maybe by next year you'll see a new Cam Newton.
Best of 7 Sports Talk with 7 Mitchell on T7M Radio every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern, 347-989-8102, and follow us on social media, T7M Radio on YouTube.